Hello, my name is Lavina. I am a physical therapist, and I just felt that I needed to start my program because there is a widespread problem that we have currently in our society, and we have to do something about it. And what I'm talking about is the long-term effects of COVID-19. So, as we know, people who suffer from COVID, even after um, getting better, they suffer from a lot more issues. And this includes a lot of things, including fatigue, shortness of breath, or difficulty breathing, coughing, joint pain, chest pain, memory, concentration or sleep problems, muscle pain and headache, fast or pounding heartbeat, loss of smell or taste, depression or anxiety, fever, dizziness when you stand, worsened symptoms after physical or mental activities. So that means that even the simplest things, even standing up to brush their teeth, to do dishes, cooking, taking care of grandkids, would be very tedious. And this is very common, and I've seen this at our clinic. And what I know is that as a physical therapist, I formulated a program before. I created a program which was mainly for balance, and it is based on Tai Chi, and I combined it with physical therapy techniques. So now it is very applicable for all the symptoms that are suffered by a lot of these patients who've had COVID and still are feeling the effects of COVID. So I figured I will have to start this program right at my own home so people would be able to do it. It can reach a lot more people out there and help them in dealing with this issue. Okay, now just to go over instructions for the routine, okay, there is one basic thing that you have to remember about the form. So it's easy to remember. You can repeat it as many times as you need to. And the basis for this routine is the L stance. It's like a letter L. So just keep that in mind. So how we do the L stance is that you're going to step to the right, center yourself. Always make sure that you are centered and you have control over your trunk, not leaning over here, not leaning over there. Make sure that it's straight, okay? Now, after stepping to the right, you're going to transmit your weight on this leg so you can step forward, okay? Now, what happens is that when you are in this L stance, it's like a letter L, L here, okay? You are stable from forward and backward directions, and you have control over your balance on the side as well. So it really keeps you very stable. So you're always gonna step back to the letter L and feet together. Okay, to do the L stance towards the left, you're gonna go step left, right leg forward, slowly, always controlled motions. And then after that, you're going to do the hand forms, and then you're going to step back again and back to position. So that is the L stance. That is the foundation of all the exercises. Now, the reason why I decided to make it left and right directions repeatedly and always twice. You know, when you do the hand forms, the rolling the ball, always remember it's always twice. On the right, twice on the left. So all the forms are 2 times to the right, 2 times to the left. It gives your brain that time to absorb the movement and learn those motions. It is very important for muscle memory, and that is very necessary for balance and stability when you're walking, when you're standing. So another thing to remember is that in the usual Tai Chi movements, you always change directions. Now, for a beginner, that would be a little tough to remember. And you know, one of the effects of COVID-19, the long COVID, is sometimes, you know, the foggy brain. You don't remember a lot of things, and sometimes even the memory is affected. So I want to make sure that it's easier to learn as long as you can do it on the right side and back on the left side. You will have that confidence to be able to complete the routine because it is so easy to remember. It's repetitive to the right and to the left. There is a lot of weight shifting involved. There is also trunk rotation involved, which is very good to mobilize your rib cage so your lungs can expand better, and you incorporate your breathing at the same time in between the routines. Okay, don't hold your breath. Every time you reach out, it's always, every time you reach in, always breathe in, and going out, when the hands are out, always exhale. Okay, because that helps so much with the breathing. Now when you do these movements, every time you move out to the side, it is moving you at the trunk, it's moving you at the chest, and it just allows your lungs to expand better in that rib cage. Okay, very important for breathing and respiration. That's why I picked forms that would stretch out and forward and push. That way you will have a lot of that movement, and there's a lot of motions that transmit your weight left and right, if you notice that. Okay, it's very simple, but it helps your body learn that movement. So you're gonna have that good movement and pattern again for walking. Very important. We will be discussing a lot more of that in the future, but for now, that's the very basic. Okay, so that's just something that you will have to remember when you do this program. Okay? Okay, so now we are on form number 4. Form number 4 is a variation of picking up the seed, but now we will be using 2 hands. Okay, now remember, when you picked up the seed, you open it down, you close it, like, you know, like sequence. Okay, sequence. That's the movement right there. See? And down, open the hands. Great for arthritis fingers too. Okay, very good exercise for you to be just working on that hand. Now the difference now is that when you go down, you're going to put this palm, your hand right there, down, just, and when you pick up, just put it like right over the wrist. Okay, kind of just as if you're pushing, you're helping that hand to go up. So you're going to pick up, push it with that hand, still looking at that hand, open up when you're up there, and then you're going to go down, open every time you go down, pick up that seed again, and bring it up again, and one more time. Okay, so now we're going to do the form together. Okay, we're going to do it right first. Ready? Okay, step right, left leg forward, then pick up the seed. Remember that hand, put it right there. Pick up the seed and then push it with the other hand. Look at that hand still. Open it up when you reach high, and then go down again. And push it up again. Okay? And then down again. So always 2 times. And then slowly go back to position, our L stance. Okay? Now to the left, we go left. Right leg forward. Pick up the seed from here, push it with that hand and bring it back slowly. Open up. Every time you get ready to go down, you're going to open it up. One more time, because remember, every movement is always twice to the right and twice to the left, okay? And then after you're done with that, always bring this leg back and form again. Okay, you got that? So we're going to do it together. Ready? Step right, left leg forward, pick up the seed, push it with the other hand, up, down. Pick up the seed again. Remember, always twice. And then back to position. Okay? That's a lot of muscle work there. Step left, right leg forward. Pick up the seed from the left, push it with the other hand and bring it up again, looking at that hand. Open up, bring it back down. One more time. We are building muscle memory. That's why we need that repetition, okay? And one, and back again. But can you imagine that movement going down? See how when you pick up, look at this movement. That requires a lot of muscle and strength on the thighs, inner thighs, the back of the leg, the front, and every time you pick up, there's a lot involved in it. And then look what you're doing with the other leg. You transmit that weight. So it's excellent for stability. That's why it's so good for walking and balance as well. Not to mention, it's great for endurance because this may look very easy. And I only picked 6 forms. That 6 forms is going to give you a good workout to start with. And then as we go along, we're going to advance that. I'm going to add more forms, okay? So once you're done, back to position and there. Okay, did you get it? I'm sure you did. So let's do the routine, okay? So we are now on form number 5. Okay, form number 5 is called rolling the small ball, okay? This is pretty much rolling that small ball right there. So you don't get confused, we will practice. If you're doing it to the right, right hand should be on top, left hand should be at the bottom, okay? So when you do that, right over left, left over right. So you're basically rolling the ball, and then you're going to roll the ball sideways, okay? So got it? And then you're going to do this with your hand. You're going to go in and out, down, and forward. Okay, let's do it again. The movement for the hand for this is you're going to go out to the side and then palms together across and form the ball. Circle right over left, left over right, side by side, and then palms down to the floor and then out, back there again, and then forward, and then bring it back. Okay, it's a little confusing, but this is such a great movement. So again, out to the side, palms forward, right over left, left over right, side by side. Then we go out, down to the floor, up and forward, and then back down. Okay, need one more time? Okay, one more time. Out to the side, forward, palms. Look at my palms. My palms are facing forward, okay? Palms forward. Form the ball right over left, left over right, side by side. Then move that palm down to the floor and out, down again, that way, forward, and then down. Okay, now going to the left, it's a little different. You're going to go step left, bring the hands out again. Same thing, palms out, forward. Now this time the ball will be left over right. Right over left, side by side. Then you're going to go here, out, down, and forward. Okay, one more time. Out to the side, shoulder level, palms forward, left hand over right, right hand over left, side by side, and move and forward. Okay, now we're going to do the routine. All right, step right, balance yourself. Out to the side, remember shoulder level, okay? And then gently move the palms forward as if you're trying to carry that ball forward. Right over left, left over right, side by side, and move that hand and back and step back, feet together. Okay, step left, right leg forward, out, in, left over right, right over left, side by side, move the hands, and then back, and there. Okay, did you get it? Okay, you can always go back to the video to watch it again, okay? All right, we're moving on to number 6. So, okay, we're getting there. Now, you would hear a swooshing sound sometimes because I do have a mic right here and my hair sometimes gets it, okay? So, anyway, the last form is just called, it's a simple push the wall, it's a punch and a jab, okay? All right, so that one is very easy. So, it's the same thing. When you're doing it to the right, your right hand, okay, let's do it this way. Step to the right, left leg forward. Then if you are going to the right side, your hand should be on the side first, and then you push with the left, okay? And then what you do with that afterwards is you're going to switch. It's like a nice little, quick little punch or a jab right with this hand. There, okay? Practice again. So from here at the waist, you're going to push the wall, and then you're going to go, okay? Good. Again, here. You're going to put your right hand on your waist and then forward, and then just do a nice little quick, and then you're going to turn it out to the side, and then out and there, and then down to the floor and back again. Towards the left, we're going to step left, right leg forward. Then remember, we step to the left, so the hand will be on your left. Then your right hand will be right there. And then you switch. And then you're going to go out. Oops, sorry. When you do this, you're going to go out, in, and then back. Okay. So let's do it both sides, okay? We're going to go step right, left leg forward. Here, get ready. You're going to do the push. And then turn here, and then down, and step back to position. And then step to the left, right leg forward, left hand on the left waist, right hand forward, and then you do the push, and then turn down, and then back to position. Then after that last one, you're going to step forward, a little step, hold your hand like this. This is the motions, shake hands, right under, left over, and grab your fingers right there. It gives you like a very good feeling of security. Just put it there and then stretch down and feel that stretch on your back. I added this little thing because it just loosens up a lot of that fascia on your back, especially when you have a stiff back. So you're just going to go down slowly, stretch that back, go back up, step back, and there. Okay, so we're going to do the routines now. All right, if you need to go back to the video, just play it back, okay? All right, I think we're done here.